Happy New Year's, guys. I decided to make a video on New Year's Day. I might as well, considering it's the first day of 2026. I decided to make a video on New Year's. Obviously. Hope you guys have a happy New Year's. We're now in the new year 2026. Man, time flies by so fast, huh? Yeah, it does. Yeah, I remember 2023. New Year's 2023, then 2024, then 2025, and now we're 2026, and next year we're 2027. It's crazy how time flies by. I'll be 35 in 2027, man. 35 years old. Yeah. That's why I missed out on so many things in my life, honestly. Where Victoria Justice did it all. She had boyfriends and flings in her teens, her 20s, her 30s. I never had any of that. I'm in my early 30s, honestly. That's why I'm not going to have that woman do me, obviously. Either I get the girlfriend, or when I pay the fee, I don't listen to VJ. Even though I don't want to pay that bullshit fee, I don't listen to VJ, obviously. She does listen to me, obviously, right? That's why I'm going to listen to her, obviously. She doesn't listen to me either. Yeah. Yeah, I got dude, I want you to get me out, Ivan. That's why I cried to you. I got dude, Ivan. Yeah, we got dudes. Yeah. EJ got dude by the gatekeepers, man. She got duped by the gatekeepers, right? Yeah, I want you to get me out. I got duped. Yeah, you got duped, man. That's why she cries. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want a piece of your plate. It's off your book, man. I want a piece of that. Yeah. VJ knows she I won the lottery with the money, obviously, off the book, right? $18 billion, $20 billion, $50 million. How much money did I remember, by the way? I made $18 million. You made $18 million. I had money, actually. Holy shit, I had. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. Yeah, starting tomorrow, guys, I'm not making a video. I'll make a video maybe Saturday. Obviously, today's Thursday, the 1st. I'll make a video probably Saturday. I'm not making a video tomorrow. Yeah. Because I don't care about the channel, guys. I don't get paid for this shit. You pray and hope I'm going to come back when I'm being on the channel. It's not happening, guys. Peace and out. I'm going to forget about this channel. There we go. Yeah, I mean, if you make videos for us on this channel, we win. We get our full cake, we're saved. Yeah, you guys win the game, you're saved. Because you're seeing me, VJ, making videos for us on the channel, but I don't get paid for it. I gotta watch myself. Why the fuck I make videos for you after what you put me through? Man, you're crazy. He's like, yeah, I don't even think about making videos. Well, we don't get paid for this, and they act like we watch us. Why the fuck would you make videos for the world live? They're gonna dupe us and win the game. I know, VJ. We're not making shit. We're We're gonna forget about the channel as we're gonna be trending everything on X right there. Trending every day on X, man. Videos and pictures much cooler than my Southwest channel. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, your book is sick. I was a masterpiece, man. You really had writer's block when you showed us yesterday at Atlanta Chaos. Yeah, I did, a little bit. Atlanta Chaos is a chapter I had a little bit of writer's block. But it's still entertaining. Yeah, it's still entertaining shit. Yeah, it is. You're still hooked reading and turning the page, man. Yeah, it's a masterpiece book. It's why the kids want to control it, man. I wrote a masterpiece. But you know that money's mine. Yeah, that money's Ivan's. He has the keys, he doesn't sell those. That's his money. You can't touch that if he doesn't sell those. Yeah, that's why they go to desperate measures, obviously. You know. Scaring me with death, obviously. Either you bow to us, Ivan, or you suffer the consequences. I'm like, I'm not bowing to you, man. No way. I'm not gonna have you guys win the game and struggle off of that. No way. I have no choice but choose your choice, obviously. Because I know they're gonna dupe me if I sell them. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I got a guard already justice and I have to share with the world. No fucking way. Yeah. 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 So Peter Jacksonville gives are gonna want to answer your story. Oh yeah, they will. Every director in Hollywood will want to get their hands on my story. That's why all their agents are gonna call my office when it's open for business, obviously. It doesn't be crazy. Even the directors' agents are calling producer agents, actors' agents, calling my office, man. Once it's open for business, because they want out. Yeah, I want to work for Ivan and get out of Hollywood and experience that fate with him. Work in the gatekeeper's Hollywood system, yeah. All the agents are going to tell the actors, yeah, Ivan VJ Stars Guys Entertainment, if what Ivan said in his videos is true, he's paying you guys a lot more than what you make in Hollywood and giving you better perks, and you're going to be world famous, man. We're going to try our best to get you work. Network with the chosen actors. I'm going to tell them that network. This is your ticket out, guys. The agents are going to tell the actors that. They all network, obviously. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, Ivan wrote that masterpiece, man. He turns that into a movie, looking at like the greatest story ever told. Yes, they're all gonna have that reaction after they read my book, obviously. Fuck, man, John Mayega and Yvonne Joe Gingy Monsoon and all those actors are lucky. They're gonna be a part of that, like fucking fame, man, and that journey, that story, those demons and devils. Yeah, Ivan's making for $3 billion, man. You're looking at demons and devils, unheard of war battle scenes, unheard of war wielding. Beautiful world, yeah. I'm gonna build big sets, you know, looking at a beautiful world for saying this, obviously. Yeah. 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 So VG wants that life you will die. Of course she does. That's why she cries. Yeah, she got duped by the gatekeepers. Yeah, I want to live the multi-billionaire life with Ivy because VJ knows she's supposed to be a multi-billionaire like me, but she got duped by the gates. That's why she wants me to get her out. That way she can now be a multi-billionaire with me and make the billions with me off the movies, obviously. That's why she cries, obviously. She got duped. And she wants her freedom, dude. Don't forget that, right? Tori just doesn't have freedom. She's a cell in the Hollywood system. Whereas Ivan has freedom. Yeah, I want my freedom with Ivan too. She wants freedom too, obviously. I'm taken out. That's why she cries to me to get her out, obviously, because she's crazy. She got duped by the gatekeeper. That's why she cries to me. But she knows I'm the only one who's powerful enough to get her out because I have the keys to the kingdom. I don't have to sell the gatekeepers. And I have the power to save her because I'm God. Like, even if you kill me, I'll resurrect back to life. I'm the only one powerful enough to get her out and save her, obviously, because I have the keys to the kingdom. I don't have to sell the gatekeepers. That's why she cries to me. She knows without me, she's fucked, obviously. Gatekeepers are too powerful. She can't get out. She got duped. She's stupid. And she's marked, too. Don't forget that, right? She's X, obviously. Yeah, that's why she cries. She knows it's too late for her. Yeah, I'm marked. I'm infected. I have a shaker. It's too late for me. I saw the gatekeeper. Because Ivan has his freedom. His keys are not useless. He wrote his mouth. That's what I'm saying. That's like $18 million. I want him to get me out. I want a piece of that. Of his billions. I want to be featured in magazines and be in famous movies. She's crazy, also, you know. Yeah, yeah. So you'll have VJ help you with the notes? Yes. Yes. While we're going on vacation, like once the $1 billion house is now starting to get built and the stew loft now starting to get built. George Lucas finished helping us plan Sky's Entertainment. Me and VJ can now take a vacation. Then while we're on vacation, I'll buy like my laptop, my MacBook, whatever it is, and then we'll go over the whole book, me and VJ, and then we take notes of stuff we should change and add for the movie. VJ will help me. Yeah, let's go over the whole book, VJ. Okay, I'll help you with that. She helps me, obviously. Because of what I did for her, she'll appreciate me, obviously. I also have to take pictures of my idea for the warbling and the demonic characters. I'll take a screenshot of that picture in my document what era that I want the wolves looking like that. but they're different looks. Some wolves look like Eratet, some wolves look like the Black Phone picture, and some wolves look like Pennywise the Clown. You have different looks, obviously. And then for the bats, you have some that look like Melvin Animals, some look like that Perry Stone picture I showed you. The bat, yeah. You have different looks, obviously. Oh, you want different looks for the wolves? Yeah, I want different. I don't want them all looking like that. I have different looks. But Eratat for full looked more like that picture. And the other wolves, some of the other wolves look more like Pennywise the Clown and the Black Phone mask picture, right? You have different looks. And the demons, man. You know, masterpiece. Yeah, that when you do the meeting with Peter or Mel, you're prepped, Ivan. For when you write the screenplay, you're prepped. You can go over your notes. You're prepped, obviously. And you make an amazing movie together with Peter or Mel. Yeah. He was like, yeah, I mean, looking at a movie shows you better Lord of the Rings than I'll be here. Better Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Why, you think Xanus will blow the rings out of the water? No. No, not. Saying blow is a bit of a stretch. No, it's close, but Xanus is better. It's a better story. It'll be close though. Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece. It's very tough to top that, man. But Xanus is the better story. Lord of the Rings will have richer speech than my movie. Because J.R.R. Tolkien's speech in his book is so rich, and you have the language of the elves. So in that sense, it's richer than my movie. But like Xanus is still the better story. That's my point, right? It's the better story. Yeah. There is no languages in my book. Everyone just speaks English. But the story is more powerful, it's more deep, it's better, obviously. People tell me, yeah, Lord of the Rings has a little bit of richer speech, Ivan, than your movie. But Xanus will have rich, amazing speech too. Obviously, there's no language in your book, but your story is better, Ivan, than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's still the better story than Lord of the Rings. People tell me that. You might tell me that, or about Gibson. Yeah, Ivan, I enjoyed your book more than J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, Ivan. It's the better book, Ivan. Yeah, it is. It's the better book than Lord of the Rings. Say this. It's a masterpiece, man. Emma. Ivan, are you going to finish or unique? Probably not, man. It's just too much work. Writing a novel is too much work, man. Oh, it's a lot of work, man. Like, guys, I'm not playing around. Writing a book is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, man. That's why I'm probably not going to write their unique. I might write their unique when I'm king, finish the novel. I haven't saved it on my Hotmail, but as of right now, I'm not going to write it. It's just more stress on me. I have to save more money to get both books proofread. I finished Xanus, that's good enough. My masteries, I already finished going over it. I just gotta go over maybe some sections of volume 1 and 2. I'm already done. I went over all volume 3. It's all polished up. Now I just gotta save my money and get it proofread, obviously. 2027, I'll get it proofread. Because my goal is to save $5,000 end of the year. And then sometime in 2027, I'll get it proofread, obviously. And I'll contact Vince Valentino. I'll do the interview with Vince Valentino. Pay him $250 to interview me for like an hour and 45 minutes. Obviously. Yeah. That's why the Gates are pissed off. Yeah, they know I did it, man. If Ivan did it, his father made it easy for him, man. Like, he gave him the keys. All he has to do is just own something, own a brand, make a movie, make an album, write a book, and that brand's his. He wrote the book, that brand's his. That's his money. Yeah, they know it's my money. It's not their money, it's my money. That's why they're pissed off, obviously. You know, I did it, obviously. Yo, Ivan has the keys. He doesn't have to sell to us, man. That's his money. Yeah, it's my money. That's why God gave you the keys, Ivan. Now we don't sell the gatekeepers. You can make your billions. Otherwise, if you sell them, you're not going to see your billions. They're going to guard them on your career, Ivan. They're not going to let you be billionaire, those guys. They're greedy pigs. Have an envy. Yeah. Yeah, man. Ivan, you lying? Is your whole book really entertaining? Yeah, guys, I'm not lying. The whole thing is entertainment. There are some sections that are not as interesting as others, but they're still entertaining enough to keep you hooked during the page. That's my point, right? Yeah. Well, volume 3 is the most raw of 3 volumes when you read it. Giving you a heads up, it's the most raw of 3 volumes. But the big scenes blow your mind away more than volume 1 and 2. It's more cinematic. That's why it's my favorite, but an arc volume 2 is better. It just depends how the art hits you. But I mean, art hits everyone different ways, right? Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Ivan, you're a greedy pig when you're pricing your book for a lot of money. Yeah, because Lulu printing costs is very expensive. It might cost Lulu a good maybe $40 to print my 800-page book. So if I sell it for $55, I'm not making much profit, guys. That's why I'm selling it for 80. That way I make more profit. But I have the ebook option. If you don't want to pay the $80 or it's too expensive, you can pay your $22 and read the ebook. $22 is affordable, guys. That's not expensive, right? It's expensive for an ebook, but it's still pretty cheap. Like $22 is not that expensive. You guys can afford that, right? It's like $27 after taxes, but I mean you can afford it. Yeah. It's the best $20 you're gonna spend in your life because Xanus is a masterpiece, man. You pay your $27 after taxes, you read the book, you're like, yeah, that's the best $27 I ever spent in my life, man. That book's a masterpiece, man. Yeah, Xanus is the greatest man ever written, man. It's a masterpiece, man. Yeah, man. Everything I showed you guys hook. Yeah, we're hooked. Yeah, it's constant entertainment when you read it, man. It's a masterpiece. Xanus is money. It's an amazing book, man. Yeah. Yeah, from what we read, we now understand why the Gates wanted to control that, man. That's a masterpiece. Yeah, it is, man. It's entertaining writing for a lifetime. It's an amazing book. Yeah, man. It's so good. Yeah. #1, man. Yeah. Alright, are you bluffing? Did you really write that, man? You sure you didn't use AI? No, guys. I wrote that on my own, man. Because my writing is so good, some people might think I use AI. I must have used AI for this, and I didn't, guys. I wrote it on my own, man. I have the heavenly gift that my father gave me, guys. It's the heavenly gift. That's why my book is so special. I have the heavenly gift. The gift of God, right? That's why my book is special, obviously. Yeah, I don't get the same feeling with these other books. They feel more dry and regular and normal. Your book feels special and unique when I read it. Characters jump on a page. It's so entertaining. Yeah, I know. It's my father, guys, doing the magic. I have the gift of God. My father who's doing the magic, obviously, through me. When I write my book, obviously. My father doing the magic. Who knows that, man? I'm like, no, John, you get 10. I'm not paying 20. Stop being greedy, John. Greedy pig. You're not worth 20. You get 10. There you go. Yeah. Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, Daisy, they're gonna have you, John Mango. Yeah, they will. And they're gonna beg him for work, man. Yeah, John, you're lucky, man. You get to be part of that amazing story, man. I read the book, man. That's a masterpiece, man. You're gonna be fighting all those devils, and part of that journey with Ivan, man. I wish I could be in this movie. We're left behind Hollywood, and you're the main event with Ivan. It's not fair. They're gonna beg him for work, but he won't get work, John Mango. He's selfish, obviously. Yeah. And Oscar Isaac and Adam Driver are A-list actors. They're smaller A-list actors. They're not that big, but they're A-list actors, obviously. Daisy Ridley is like a hybrid rising star A-list actor like John Boyega. And Daisy Ridley might be doing her Star Wars trilogy by then, and even then she'll beg John for work. She'd rather work for me than work in Hollywood. And her Disney Star Wars movies are the side tension. If they do the Rey Skywalker trilogy, right? Assuming they do the trilogy, obviously. Yeah. You're gonna see John. He's like 20 years older now. He's in his 40s when he filmed Xanus. When he did Star Wars, yeah, I remember Star Wars. He was a kid in his early 20s, and now he's in his 40s, working on Ivan's movie. He's a little bit older, more mature now. He's in his 40s now, John Vega. Because John Vega, Von Jose, and all of them, and me will be in our 40s when we film the movie, like 44, around there when we film the movie. We're a little bit older, obviously. John Vega is older now. He's in his 40s. Well, before I remember him in Star Wars. He was in his early 20s. Force Awakens, it's like 20 years later. Yeah, we filmed the movie in like 2035, 2036. John's like 43, you know. Yeah. So all the chosen actors will be in their 40s. Yes. Danielle Burnett will be in her 40s, like her mid 40s. Yvonne Jose and John Boyega are my age. They're born in 1992. They're going to be my age, like 43, 44 when we film the movie. But the makeup people will make them look a little bit younger, like they're in their 30s. See, when you're in your 40s, you can still play a 30-something-year-old. They can make you look a little bit younger. But once you hit your 50s, you're just too old, right? Obviously, that's my point right now. I finished the book. I finished going over volume 3. I'm done with the book, guys. I'll be tweaking a few things in volume 1 and 2. All I gotta do is just save my money. And next year I'm gonna get it proofread, obviously. Yeah. Once the proofreading is done, everything else is all cheap. Like designing my map, formatting my book, and designing my cover, that will cost me $300 around there. It's not that expensive. It's the proofreading that will cost me a few $1,000s, $2,500 to proofread it. But only proofread, guys. Don't touch my story. Just fix the grammar. But tell the person that. Fix spelling, punctuation, errors, sentence structures. That's it. Obviously. Don't touch the story. Obviously. You have to tell her, yeah, I want it proofread. But like, don't touch the story. Just fix the grammar and sentence structures. Okay, Ivan, and that's cheaper. That only costs me maybe $2,500. Whereas copy editing, where they fix your story, it costs you like $4 grand. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of work in fixing your story. My story doesn't need any fixing. I don't want anyone touching my story. I'm gonna tell you, yeah, don't touch my story. Just fix the grammar and sentence structures. That's it. So, I'll make the announcement once my book is done. Yeah, guys, my book got proofread, and I show you my book. It's all proofread, and they format it. Yeah. All right, what kind of format do you want? I want the fantasy feel for the formatting of my book. Okay, Ivan, and they format my book. It's only like $350 to format the book. And after that, I design my cover, the mysterious cover, obviously, for my book. Obviously. So, Sarah? Will Xanus be one book? Yeah, it's one book, but the 3 volumes, it's one story told in 3 volumes. In the same one book, obviously. That way it's cheaper for me. Because if I want to sell it as a series, now I have to pay $350 per volume, and that's like already like $1,000. That's too expensive. Yeah, Ivan, the best thing to do, just sell it as one story told in 3 volumes. Yeah, like something like Lord of the Rings, kind of like book one, book two. Yeah, but Lord of the Rings is sold as a series. They split the 3 books because it's just too long, obviously. Whereas my book is only 800 pages. I can just make it into one story told in 3 volumes. So it's one big giant red book, and the 3 volumes are in the one book. Obviously, that's the best way to make it work. Obviously, right? Yeah. Looking at a beautiful print edition. Are you gonna get the ebook? Or the print? I'm getting the print, man. I'm gonna get the print. I think Lulu will send me a free copy of the print because it's my book. Obviously, they might send me a free copy for it because I'm making them so much money. I'm making them billions of dollars. They take 20%, and for ebooks they take 10%. I heard. For ebooks, I make 90% of the profits, and then for the print, I get 80%. Only if you sell directly on Lulu. If you partner with third parties for the worldwide distribution, I'll get like 50% or something like that. But I'm not. I have the keys. I'll just sell directly on Lulu. I don't need to partner with third party companies. I have the keys. So you know what I'm saying, yeah, I don't need those third party book publishing companies to open more doors for me. No, I can open it myself. I have the keys to the kingdom. I'm sorry. Yeah, compare the 80% you're making, Ivan, off your print sales, and 90% you're making off your ebook sales. Compared to the 1% you're gonna make if you sell to the gatekeepers. Gatekeepers are gonna give you maybe 0.05%. They'll give me like $50 million in money, man. Yeah, compared to like $20 million I make off the book, $18 billion I make off the book. I said the center. Lulu will make their billion. Lulu will make a few $1 billion off my book, man. Like $2.53 billion off my book. That's why they're most likely gonna send me a free copy because I made the company so much money. They made billions off my book, man. Yeah, man. A couple $1 billion made off my book. Is Lulu a big company? Oh yeah, Lulu is a huge company. They have worldwide distribution. They don't distribute everywhere in the world, but they have worldwide distribution. But not all locations they distribute. That's why you have ebook options. If Lulu does not distribute in your area, you can just purchase the ebook and read it on your laptop. Yes, I'm Sarah. Because for ebook, you don't need distribution. You just pay and you download PDF file and you can read it on your laptop. That's why you have ebook options. Obviously. Lulu is in Europe. Yeah, they're in Europe. A lot of countries in Europe. They're in North America, Canada, the US. They're all over the world, obviously. But most people are going to purchase the ebook, obviously. It's cheaper. They don't want to wait like 3 weeks for the printer to arrive in the mail. So they just pay $20 and they read it on their laptop. Yeah, fuck this. I'll just purchase the ebook. It's cheaper. I'll just read it on my laptop. I don't need the print. The book nerds don't. The book nerds will buy the print, but the non-book nerds don't care about print or that stuff, right? They'll just read on their laptop, the ebook, right? Yeah. Yeah. Give me a sec, guys. My go upstairs and get some coffee. Back in a sec. Oh, hey, I'm done. Just give me all the way left. Alrighty, sorry for my wait. I'm upstairs to get my coffee. Alright, will Peter Jackson really push for her money? Yeah, he will. He's greedy. His agent wants more money, but he'll accept my deal. He doesn't make that Hollywood, right? Well, I got a nice like $1 billion of that. I'm like, no, Peter, man, $850 million is enough. Stop being greedy. Yeah, it's a deal, Ivan. I'm just messing with you, man. That's not money for me. Yeah, Peter, stop being greedy. I'm not gonna overpay you and have you do like that, man. That's enough money for you. You're just greedy. Mel too. Mel's a greedy big deal. Ivan, I get a nice like $500 of film profits. I'm like, no, Mel, $37 million is enough. Stop being greedy. Greedy pigs, those guys. Yeah. 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 I know you bluff, man. Did you really write what you showed us? Yes, guys, I'm not lying to you, man. What I showed you, I wrote it, man. I wrote it. With no help. It's all me, man. No AI, no help. Wrote it on my own. Yeah, that's not normal, man, in your book, man. It feels like as if an AI program wrote that. No, guys, the AI program did not write that. I wrote it myself. Yeah. Ivan, the writing in your book is even better than if an AI software wrote it. Yeah, I know, because I have the heavenly gift, obviously. It's my father doing the magic through me, obviously. I have the heavenly gift. That's why I'm able to tell an amazing story, obviously. I didn't know I was this gifted until I started reading my book. And when I read it, I knew this was number one. I knew it was number one, obviously. How'd you know it was number one? Because I noticed while I was working on my book, I was reading Lord of the Rings. And I noticed when I read my book and I read Lord of the Rings, I noticed there's a difference. Yeah, my book is more entertaining. It feels more fresh. Lord of the Rings feels more dry and more dull and more regular and normal when I read it. Richer world building, richer speech and everything, but the story's not as entertaining as my book. And I'm like, yeah, Lord of the Rings is considered like the greatest fantasy novel ever written in most cases. Most people think that, right? And yet my book is better. I knew Xanus was number one. I knew it. That's why I've been bragging to you guys for years. You guys didn't believe me until I started showing you snippets, and now you believe what I'm saying is true, obviously. Xanus is a special, unique story. It's a masterpiece. Yeah. It's better than even Jared talking about the Rings, man. Yeah, man. Got some Sarah. Yeah, I mean, that's why the gays want to control it. Yes. You know I did it, man. Yeah, that's blatant for Ivan. I don't want Ivan being a billionaire with VJ. Yeah, they don't want me a billionaire with VJ. They're envious, obviously. Yeah. And you guys don't want me being a billionaire. You don't want me being king queen. That's why you want me to sell and share. Yeah, we don't want you being king queen, Ivan. It's not fair. We don't want you having VJ all to yourself. Small hot going beauty and making those plays. I want you to be part of the gatekeepers and we're saved and your relationship destroyed. Yeah, you guys are crazy people. Yeah. So your book won't win any awards, Ivan. No, I didn't sell it to the gatekeepers. So my book will not be in the public eye. It's behind the scenes. But behind the scenes, people are talking, man. Fans are coming up to me and saying how they love my book and everything. But no one talks about it in the public eye. I did not sell it to the gatekeepers. It's all behind the scenes, man. It's behind the scene fame. And my book will not be winning any awards. I did not sell to the gatekeepers. Yeah. But if I sold out, my book would be winning all the awards. Like the greatest fantasy novel of the century, like all these like amazing accolades I'd be getting, man. I'd win the awards, man. I sold out, God forbid, right? Xanus would be winning all these awards, man. Yeah, I even put like J.K. Rowling, George R. R. Martin's books to shame. It's better than Harry Potter and even Game of Thrones. Yes, it is. Xanus is a better story than Game of Thrones and Harry Potter, man. It's a masterpiece. Are you saying it blows those books out of the water? No, I'm not going to say that, but it's the better book. That's my point, right? Because Harry Potter and Game of Thrones, I heard, are very, very good books, too. Like, I'm not saying that Xanus blows Lord of the Rings out of the water. I'd be foolish to say that, no, but it's the better book. That's my point, right? But there are millions of fans who might still think Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and Harry Potter are better. If you like those books better, I understand. I'm not going to judge you for it. If you like those books better, right? Yeah. Art hits several different ways. There you go. Williams. Yeah. Samsara. Yeah. Next Wednesday I work. I took 3 weeks off Dinties, man. The And that's ones I have to work. I need the money. Yeah. Yeah. All right, will you translate your book in different languages? Most likely not. It's just a hassle. People told me, "Yeah, we'll make more money." Yeah, I can easily afford to translate it in like I don't know 10 languages, but I'm probably not gonna do that. It's just music. Yeah, I mean it's just a hassle. Like it's really English speaking people world. Yeah, English people, right? Yeah, the foreign one. I'm sorry, guys. You guys will not be able to do my book. Yeah, not my problem. Obviously. Yeah. Just like the Hollywood movies are not released in the Middle East and like Africa. Africa, the Middle East, South America, they don't have access to Hollywood movies. Hollywood movies is mainly Europe and North America and China and Japan, Australia, New Zealand. That's not in. It's not in. Hollywood's not in Africa. It's not in the Middle East. There is no Hollywood in the Middle East and Africa, I believe. But it's not Hollywood's problem, right? Yeah, just yeah. You have a similar example there for Xanus, obviously. But the movie, I'll have it come in like 6, 7 different languages: Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, French. So the people in some people in South America, Brazil, Mexico can watch a movie in Spanish subtitles, Chinese subtitles in China, and Japanese subtitles in Japan. Got some saying? Well, yeah. Yeah, and it pisses us off when you show us snippets of your book and you end it there. We're hooked and want to know more. Yeah, guys, I can't show you everything, otherwise I'm going to spoil the whole story for you. I know how you feel, but my book is entertaining. You want to know more. I know. Every time you read it, you want to know more. But I will show you everything because I don't want to spoil the story for you. Yeah. And I spoiled quite a bit of volume 1 and 2 for you guys. You guys will see that when you read my book. You purchase the book, you read volume 1, volume 2. You're like, yeah, I even did spoil a little bit of volume 1 and 2 for us. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the big scenes you spoil, but volume 3, we don't. You guys don't have a clue. Obviously, I didn't show you volume 3. Only the beginning. That's it. Volume 3 is when it gets deep and dark, man. I won't spoil so for you. Yeah. That's like music. Ivan, you wrote that book? You wrote the last for Zans. I'm like, yeah, I did. Holy shit, Ivan, that's the greatest man's I've ever in my life, Ivan. I know. How much money did you make off your book, by the way? I made like $80 million. You made $18 million off your book? I'm like, yeah, she's like, holy shit. That's a lot of money, Ivan. I know. You can live life with that money, I know. Are you gonna share that with me? I'm like, yeah, I will. Relax, man, you evil woman. Yeah, man. Yeah. Luigi wants a piece of the money. Of course she does. She wants a piece of the money, obviously, VJ. She wants a piece of it, obviously. You know? Duh. She knows with $18 million you can live life with that money. That's why she wants a piece of it. Yeah, I mean, I want a piece of your billions. Get me out of Hollywood. I got duped. That's why she cries, obviously, because she got duped by the Gates. She's fucking stupid. Yeah. Yeah. I'm catching up on the James Bond franchise, by the way. I'm in the Roger Moore James Bond franchise now. I saw all the Sean Connery movies, and now yesterday I saw Live and Let Die, and the next one is The Man with a Golden Gun or something like that. That's the next one I'm gonna watch, obviously. I'm watching all the James Bond movies leading up to the Pierce Bronson movies, because I saw all the Daniel Craig ones, and Pierce Bronson I saw two of them. But all the older James Bond movies I'm gonna watch, obviously. I love James Bond. But I like Mission Impossible more than James Bond, though. But James Bond's amazing too, obviously. Yeah. That's why you're gonna cry when you get that check. Oh yeah, I will. I'm gonna cry, man. I went through hell just to make this money, man. I paid a price to make this money. And man, and I suffered death just to be with my wife and make all this money. Because you guys are crazy people. Yeah. And I cry when I get the check, obviously. Because I know what hell I went through just to make this money. And I finally hit him like, yeah, even though I hate the keys, I now understand, Father, why you gave me the keys. Yes, Ivan, that way you can get your freedom with VG, you get it fresh yourself, and you can control your own money and make your billions. Now the billions are yours, the Gates don't touch it. They can't touch your money. You didn't sell to them. Yeah, a deal's a deal. I made a deal with the devil. You can't touch my money. Yeah, we can't touch Ivan's money. The billions are his. Yeah, he didn't sell to us. I didn't sell to him. We can't touch his money. Yeah, they can't touch my money. You sold out, Ivan, you wouldn't see your $18 million. You'll be lucky to get $50 million if you sell, Ivan. And now, because you didn't sell, you made your billions, man, out of your $18 billion off your book, man. You can live a life with VJ, and you can start your own film studio better in Hollywood with that money. And fund things with your own cash for $3 million, yeah. Fund your game. Finance your game, yeah. For $500 million. Yeah, man. Yeah. Some Sarah. Will the game be popular? Oh yeah, the game will be just as popular as the movie, man. The Xanus game will have crazy buzz. My game is gonna have crazy buzz too, especially the Great Escape game. I think something like 007 first time, whatever it's called. yeah, obviously you're looking at a sick game like that for the Great Escape. The game will have crazy buzz too, man. Yeah, man. Almost as much crazy buzz as the movie, or just as crazy as the movie. The buzz. Yeah. Will you release the game before or after? I don't know. Maybe before or after. Most likely after I release the game, the movie. After the movie, I release the game, obviously. Now I'll have crazy buzz too. Yeah. Yeah. To show you one more scene in my book, guys. I'll re-snip it before I shut the camera off here. Yeah, to build buzz for my. I think after today, I'm gonna stop showing you guys re-snippets. I think you guys get the picture, right? Of my novel, right? Yeah. Ivan, are you lying, man? Is your whole book entertaining? Well, everything I showed you guys, are you guys hooked? Hooked enough? Yeah, my whole book is like that, man. It's constant entertainment. I'm not lying, guys. My book is a masterpiece. Yeah. Alright, you think Xanus is better than their unique? Yes, it is. It's close, but Xanus is the better read for me, right? I'm just more drawn to the fantasy world. But their unique is good too. It's not as good as Xanus, obviously. Well, I can finish their unique. I might finish it, but I highly doubt it, though. I'm not gonna. I might finish it when I'm king, maybe. I'll finish the book. But as of right now, I'm not gonna work on it. Yeah. I'll show you the fool scene when they capture Tacitonius and Cassius. I can show you that, right? Oh, I made an error here. No? Ivan, show us the beginning of the capture scene. No. I don't want to show the battle scene. I don't want to spoil story for you guys. I'll show you the scene when they get captured. But I'm not showing you the battle scene. I want to spoil story for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you the scene here. Oops. Okay, I'll show you the scene here. You guys already read the scene, right? Yeah. I'll show you just the scene, that's it. This is when they get captured. Pause and read that. Ivan has captured your worst chapter of Volume 2. You can argue it is, or Landing Chaos is the worst one for me, but I mean, you can argue the captured one is probably the worst one. It's a shorter chapter. Landing Chaos is a longer chapter. You have the politics. You can argue that's better than this chapter, but I mean, it just depends on how it hits you. Your book is like, oh, my book's a masterpiece, man. This is one of my weakest. This is arguably my weakest chapter in Volume 2, guys. Yeah. Keep reading. Let me just see. Ivan, show us the battle scene. No, guys, I'm not showing it. I want to pull a sword for you. We'll see how we read the book. I want to pull a sword for you, right? Yeah. Okay. And a bit more, and that's it. Because you guys already read the scene after this, right? When I feel the darkness already emanating. Yeah, that's the scene right after this. Obviously, you see how the wolves are evil. They feast on human flesh, and like, let's just kill them. Yeah, they're evil wolves. The book when you read it, right? Okay. I'll show you a bit more and I'll stop there because you guys already read the other scene, right? Yeah. I feel its darkness already emanating. You can't fight them all, Cass. Yeah, that's the scene right after this. That's why I'm not showing you any more new scenes, guys. I already spoiled a bit of the story for you, obviously. I think I'm going to end it there. Yeah. And you guys already read the scene after this, right? When he's like, I feel his darkness already emanating. You guys already read that. And that's it, guys. Yeah. The captured chapter, which is arguably my worst chapter in Volume 2. It's a short chapter, not really much happens, or just captured. Or you can argue Landing Chaos is worse. Because Landing Chaos, I had writer's block when I wrote that. Yeah. It was my most difficult chapter. Landing Chaos and Secret Council and Surprising Arrival were my two most difficult chapters in the when I wrote it, obviously. And now you guys understand why the gates won't control my brand, right? My book is sick. It's a masterpiece. Yo, Ivan, man, I'm hooked reading. I know. And right after that scene that you guys read right now is the scene that you guys already read. When he's like move it, scum. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight them all, Cassie is. I'm saying. And I feel its darkness already ending. That's the scene right after that. It's constant entertainment. And as you keep reading, like 2 pages after that is the scene when Era interrogates them, as you guys read too. Tell me who you are. Yeah, my book is sick, man. It's a masterpiece. But the captured chapter, you can argue, is the worst one in Volume 2. Or Landing Chaos. But I'd say the captured's probably the worst. The captured chapter is probably the worst one. Landing Chaos is a bit better, but I mean, yeah. I had writer's block in that chapter, though. Landing Chaos, why I showed you yesterday. You had writer's block? That's still good. I had still good quality, but I had writer's block when I wrote that chapter. And I had writer's block when I wrote a prologue a little bit. I had a little bit of writer's block with the prologue. And I had writer's block with Secret Council Surprising Arrival in Volume 3. That's why those are my worst chapters, obviously. One of my worst ones, because I had writer's block. That's why the gays want to enjoy Batman. They know you did it. They know your book's a masterpiece, man. You're all right, man. Your book is fucking entertaining shit, but I'm always hooked when I read every scene. I know. It's constantly entertaining when you read it. It's a masterpiece, Xanus. That's why the gays want to control it. Because they know it's a masterpiece and they know it's billions for me to reach, obviously. That's why they want to control my money. They want to take my money, obviously. But they're not touching my money. That brand's mine. You're not touching it. There we go. It's my money, not yours. Anyways, guys, here's where you guys on the show. This is I'm signing out. Peace. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy 2026. Peace out. Don't hate him, son.